What it do, peeps? It's the Beat Chef for Watch the Damn Tape. Hit that like, that share, that subscribe button. Hit that bell to get notified when I drop my next video. To my new subscribers, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy the content, and I hope you love WNBA action. To my day ones, appreciate you for helping me build this platform and continue to push this WNBA conversation forward. Friday night, the Aces played the Lynx. The Aces had just lost to the Fever. Quick travel, playing Minnesota, tough schedule. Every team's got this schedule. So by now, every team knows what's happening. There's no excuses. The Aces also played the Wings on Sunday, so this is pivotal. Playoff seedings. You've already lost the tiebreaker to the Fever. Now you're playing the Lynx. The Lynx come into this game the number one team in offense, the number one team in defense. And this was a masterclass in getting your butt whooped. The Lynx took the Aces to the woodshed and did not let up. First quarter, one thing about the Aces, and it got revealed, there was a lot of interesting stuff that got revealed in this game. I watched this game 2 times. I was in and out of the room grading cards the first time, but the announcer said something during this game that I'll bring up at the end of this video that was very interesting, and it probably applies to almost every team in the WNBA. First quarter in this game, I noticed the Aces, they play poor. Teams that play poor seem to be physical in this league to mask the sloppy play. With that being said, there was an interesting stretch in this game. Kayla McBride pushed Jewell Loyd off, which should have been a foul. They didn't call it. A'ja Wilson basically forearm shoves Kayla McBride and lifts her off her feet. They call a foul, but she should have been tossed. I'm sorry. A'ja Wilson, 2 games in a row, because it was a lot of plays they let her get away with. She gets a special whistle. I get it, she's a star in this league, but damn, they let her get away with murder against the Fever, and they continue to do it in this game. Not even 10 seconds later, Jewell Loyd levels Courtney Williams. It was very weird. Jewell Loyd, in the first few minutes of this game, missed 3. She missed a 3-pointer to start the game off. She got in the corner, wide open, missed another 3. The rebound, it hit the rim and bounced right back to her. She fired up another 3. She missed 3 threes in less than 5 minutes. A'ja Wilson, around the 5-minute 47 mark, picked up her second foul. The refs in this league, there's 2 things about these refs. At the 2-minute and 21-second mark, Megan Gufferson shoots a 3-pointer from the corner. She hits the top of the backboard. I mean, the very top of the backboard. No referee tracked the flight of the ball. A'ja Wilson gets the rebound, puts it back up. The whole team just stopped. The Lynx just stopped playing because they just thought it was going to be a change of possession. It was very weird. The Lynx go on a 12-2 run. It pushes the lead to 24-28. Carlton hits a 3-pointer at the end of the third to basically push the lead to 27-18. That was at the end of the first quarter. It was very physical. There was players on the Lynx that had bruises on their foreheads because they were getting popped, and there was nothing being called. The 2 things about the refs: one, they don't watch the play, because when she hit the 3-pointer and she shot the 3-pointer, hit the top of the backboard, the ref, all he's doing is doing this, signaling 3. He's not watching the flight of the ball. No ref watched the flight of the ball. This happened twice in this game. It happened later on, and Chelsea Gray hit the side of the backboard on the 3-pointer, and they saw that. And they basically called that, and Cheryl Reeve gave them an earful. It was real interesting. The second thing, I think these damn refs are scared of these damn players. A'ja Wilson's quite mouthy. She's 6'5". She's intimidating. A lot of these refs are women. This particular game, there was 2 men and a woman. No, it was two. It was a man and two women. Excuse me. They're scared to death of these women. This is like, if you've ever seen uh, Unnecessary Roughness, that's basically what these refs are in. These refs are basically in a penitentiary with pen mentality players, and they're scared to death to call these players out. Hell, even the broadcast team was scared to call A'ja Wilson out a number of times. A number of times they would just gloss over stuff, and they're just sitting there like, "Did you not see that?" I mean, you're making light of it, but you're tiptoeing. Second quarter, Jewell Loyd early picks up her third foul. The Lynx push the lead to 13. The Aces cut the lead to 37-30 with 4 minutes and 51 seconds left. Lynx players are still getting hammered. The one thing about the Lynx in this game, they were popping threes like crazy. At the end of the second, the Lynx go on a nice little run. They finish the half. They go on a 12-3 run, but they shoot 7 of 12 from 3. The Aces shoot 4 of 13. That puts them back up 51-35 at halftime. The third quarter is where the Masterclass starts. And this is one of the most interesting and shocking things that I've ever heard being said in a professional game. Collier cooks, gets in the paint. She busts a shot on Jewell Loyd. Immediately, Becky Hammon yanks Loyd out the game at 8 minutes and 17 seconds. A short time later, Napheesa Smith hits a jumper. The broadcast team says that they talked to Becky Hammon before the game, and that Napheesa Smith is basically just out there playing basketball because she's only practiced one time since joining the team. This game was played on July 25th. Napheesa Smith was traded, and it was the trade was announced on June 30th. Napheesa Smith has played 9 games with the Aces and has only practiced one time, which tells me either two things. These people, this league, they do not practice a lot, and that's the reason why we see so much bad basketball. 9 games since June 30th, and you've only practiced one time. They, like I said, the broadcast team, this was the Lynx broadcast team, and you would think they were the Aces broadcast team with the way they were glazing and saying, they were giving all these excuses. Oh, it's the travel. No. These players do not practice well, but I got a video coming on that as well later on. Courtney Williams has really expanded her game. Last year, when she really flashed, it was the mid-range, and she was hitting mid-range consistently. Now she can come down full speed, stop on a dime, and pop a 3. She did that numerous times, but in this game, she was working inside and out. They were killing. One thing about the Lynx, they play great team basketball, and everybody on the team is unselfish. That's what gets them over other teams. Hammon gets teed up at the 6 minute and 45 second mark. And hell, it was obvious because her team was getting their butts whooped. It's 62-41 at this point. Lynx getting a bonus early at the 4 minute and 13 second mark left in the third quarter. Jackie Young picks up her 4th foul. She stays in the game. They sub A'ja Wilson out at that same point. They sub A'ja Wilson out. I was like, yeah, it's over. It's over. It's 71-50. Short time later, it was about a minute and some change left. Minute 32 left in the third. Jackie Young gets subbed out. They bring Jewell Loyd back in. At this point, Jewell Loyd is 0 for 7 from the field. She has clanked everything she shot up. She's only played 9 minutes, and she has 3 points. She has 3 fouls, no points. They end the quarter 85-61. This game was over then. Basically, the scrubs came in, their bench, Their bench came in, and Minnesota's second unit basically just mopped the floor with the Aces. This was just like the Indiana game back in June. Indiana put a butt whooping on the Aces the same way, and I called it the Ponchos game because they raised the flag, and Indiana said, "No, you're gonna keep getting this work." The Lynx did the exact same thing to the Aces, and it was funny. It was funny as hell. Jewell Loyd finished the game 0 for 10 with a bagel. 21 minutes with a bagel with cream cheese. It was strawberry cream cheese on her damn bagel. Jewell Loyd is toast. They should have put her on the bench earlier in the season and had her come on the second unit. This team is a joke with almost $1 million starting in starters. The only two people on this team really worth keeping is A'ja Wilson and Jackie Young. They could get rid of everybody on this team. If I'm an Aces fan, I am crushed. Napheesa Smith, 23 minutes, 8 points. How in the world do you play 9 games and you only practice one time? I don't understand. They'll never be able to get that one by me. A'ja Wilson, 24 minutes, 5 of 11, 15 points, 7 rebounds. She was dominant she was blocking shots like crazy. But she's real. You can tell they've lost it. They've became a thug team. Chelsea Gray, 4 of 7. She plays like her butt hurts. 9 points. Like I said, Jewell Loyd with a bagel. Jackie Young, 4 of 9, played 27 minutes, had 14 points. Their bench sucks. Megan Gufferson, 3 of 4, had 8 points. But that 3 that hit the top of that backboard was horrible. I noticed Dana Evans been playing a lot of minutes. 25 minutes, had 8 points. Shot terrible, 3 of 10. Aaliyah Nye was 2 of 7, 1 of 5 from 3, 7 points. They shot 38% from the field, 30 from 3, and 69% from the free throw line. You ain't going to beat too many teams shooting under 40. And they did the same thing against the Fever, and they lost. They tried to do it against the Lynx. The Lynx are too well coached, and they run their whole roster. Bridget Carlton, 4 of 7, 14 points. She had a knot on her head. Alana Smith, 19 points. Played real good defense. Real good defense. Didn't score well, 4 points, but man, she played monster D. Napheesa Collier balled her ass off in this game. 10 of 13 from the free throw line. Was getting, like I said, she was getting that paint working. 7 of 12 from the field, had 25 points. Kayla McBride was bombing threes. 4 of 12, 3 of 7 from the three-point line, had 13 points. Courtney Williams balled out, 10 of 12. 3 of 4 from 3, 23 points. Coming off a damn all-star. They played like they were well rested. Jessica Shepard well off the bench, 3 of 4, 21 minutes, had 10 points. Copeland Dover, 14 minutes, 2 points. Diamond Miller came. Like I said, that fourth quarter, it was just their B team. Their B team was killing. Diamond Miller was 7 points. Koso, the rookie, with 5, and Atisha Heidemann was 6 in 16 minutes. They emptied the clip on the Aces. 54% from the field, 40 from 3. At one point, they were shooting 50% from 3. 65% from the free throw line. Dominated. Just dominated the whole thing. 34 points in the paint. 22 assists. Hardly any turnovers. 10 turnovers. It was a master class in whooping a team's butt. And the Aces are still in the playoffs, but they're hanging on by a thread. If I'm an Aces fan, I'm worried. If I'm a Lynx fan, I'm extremely happy. The best team in the league, and they're on a mission. They just beat the brakes off the Chicago Sky the other day, and then you follow that up with another mopping of the Aces. But let me know your thoughts on this game. It's going to be interesting when they play the Wings, because the Wings could come in and the Wings could The Aces got to travel to Dallas to play the Wings, and the Wings could get a win against this team the way they're playing, even with the inept coach and Chris Kalanis. But let me know your thoughts on this game. Leave your comments below. Like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace.